Hello and welcome to Sim Day here on the HLS Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Ritter. You can call me ND Tex. And as always, you can find our podcast over on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you happen to find your podcasts at. You can come leave us a message over at anchor.fm/herloyalsons/message. You can also chat with us at Discord, herloyalsons.com/Discord. And of course, you will always find us at our home at herloyalsons.com. With that, it is time to bring in Shane. Shane, how are you doing, sir?
I am ready to see what this video game simulation has for us this week.
Yeah,
because you never know.
Yeah, and it's that's very true. And there's a reason I wore the winning is hard shirt again, because the last time, the charity sim, we thought it was a slam dunk. With the FAU one, things got spicy, and the people that did those extra life donations know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, yeah, I mean, it's been weird, this entire schedule. I still feel like we haven't really gotten into a routine yet. I mean, we had a sim. We had a Monday night show, then the bye week, a lot of snack talk, and now here we are again. I feel like we're getting a little bit of normalcy to everything, Shane.
Yeah, we finally get to actually follow a stable pattern, because it makes me think even more, like I said last time, how important this bye week was, because it's such a weird flow to start the season this way, where even us who are peripheral actors in this little theater production even we're thrown off to the point where it doesn't really feel right. So It almost feels like we're resetting, like it's almost like the season restarted today.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to be a weird little reset, because the game is against the New Mexico Lobos. And typically before we lead off into the sim, we like to talk about some national news, but it seems like everybody has really gotten off to a slow national news start, because really the biggest story, if you can believe it or not, is the air conditioning situation in the visitors' locker room over in Texas, down in Austin.
Yeah. Oh, it was so hot. Well, I don't know, man. Give me the receipts. Bitch, we got the receipts.
Not only they have the receipts, the barbecue company, Eddie put this out on Twitter. He's on a mailing list for apparently a barbecue company that catered for LSU. Our boy was down there, and every time he felt that door open, it was just this gust of cold air. And one of my favorite parts about the receipts is they were showing that LSU kept the locker room colder than what Texas did.
Yeah, apparently LSU came even more prepared, so I mean, I don't know. The fact that this has been drug out to the point where we're still talking about a game that it's over. Texas lost, it's done. But now that we're getting through all these accounts, not only we're getting the reports, we're getting graphics, we're getting science supporting evidence, and then we're having corroborating witnesses coming from the fucking left field in the form of a catering company of barbecue food. I mean, this doesn't really get more deep south, does it?
No, it really doesn't. It's beautiful. It's dumb. It's everything you want college football to be. My favorite part about this is Coach O had no reason to do this. None whatsoever. He won the football game. He throws it out there. He tries to say, well, Louisiana Tech told me to, and Skip Holt's like, no, he never called me.
Whoa.
Well, he's like, let's tap the brakes. Nobody said a word to me. I don't remember. I don't remember it being hot. I don't remember it being cold. I remember it being a locker room. It went from Texas, you're so Bush League, and it still failed, like the Charlie Weiss high grass, to, what the fuck are you doing, Coach O?
Yeah, seriously. What? Just... I mean, it's the kind of stupid where, at first you laugh, but then when you look under its surface, and the second you understand who the players are and what they have to say about it, you just go, okay. The sport sucks sometimes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's more, I love the hilarity that we're leaning into, because
that's what I mean. It's just so rife with stupidity.
Every single time.
Yep.
It never fails. But yeah, I mean, that is the big news. I'm going to write about it more in the Friday roundup. So if you're listening to this in the podcast, make sure you head over to herloyalsons.com. I'll have a few thoughts on it, as well as some other links for some not as major news, just a few odds and ends, like the youngster that got bullied because of his homemade UT Tennessee t-shirt.
That shirt rules.
It does. It's sold. It's pre-ordered 15,000 plus or something.
Good.
All the charity, which is it's an awesome story. It's the only thing that Tennessee has won this season so far is that little battle. We'll see how that turns out against Chattanooga. They might get a win. Bill
Dude,
says 5%
it's
chance
a
they lose.
non-zero chance. I'm just saying, it's a non-zero.
Yeah, and I mean the other big story in the Notre Dame realm, of course, we're well aware that Bob Davie, I can hear Eddie screaming "coward" from here, will not be there. The undisclosed health issue is going to sideline him. He's not going to do a freeze thing. We're not going to have a dentist chair or a gurney or any other kind of
Or a hot dog sofa.
Oh Jesus! Had to be. How in the world? Okay, so Neiman, we'll derail it. Is it Neiman Marcus, right, or is it
Neiman
Saks?
Marcus? That's right.
Has a hot dog sofa for, if I remember off the top of my head, it's like nearly $6,000.
$7,100.
Oh, God, this thing looks dumb, and it's got a fucking cucumber on it.
Yeah, somebody came in later and was like, "That's actually just a pickle," and to which I just thought, bullshit. There's no crinkle in this bitch. This is a slice of cucumber. This is fresh off of an eyelid.
And there's a slice of tomato because they don't want to do the long body pillow they'll do the long wiener body pillow, which is
it's done.
Is so
it's
weird.
The wiener's there.
I feel like I should mark that.
No, I hope they don't fuck this. No, it's gonna get fucked. It's over. You made a hot dog couch. Okay. There's no need to be coy about the tomato slice. First of all, tomato slice. Get your fucking tomato slice. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's like a half-done Chicago dog, this $7,000 couch.
Yeah, I mean, it's stupid. But, I mean, I like the couch. If it were cheaper, we'd have a conversation.
Oh, God. Are you telling me you'd start broadcasting from said couch, Shane?
I might. And I might be laying across it at all times. A la Hugh Freeze.
Okay, if Hugh Freeze starts coaching from a hot dog sofa before this season's over, I have better odds of him being in a casket, like with theatrically being in a casket.
You know what? Like, if we're talking like Vegas odds, I think both are pretty much like even. I mean,
I don't know what other medical apparatus he hasn't used yet since he did the dentist chair the other week. That continues to be the weirdest story. But anyway, to circle back around, Bob Davie is not going to do that song and dance. He is not going to come back for his righteous ass whooping. He will have that from the comfort of maybe his own hot dog sofa. Still don't know what happened. And look, all jokes aside, it sounds like he's going to recover. That's great. Dude's getting up there in age. As Milfy pointed out in a previous stream, he's the age where he told Joe Moore he was too old and canned him. So... he's getting up there in age, and we're going to have some colorful history in the Friday Roundup as well. So that's your little teaser of some stuff to remind you about the wonders that is Bob Davie. Some that we've talked about in the show, including his own Spygate that he was orchestrated.
The amazing hiding in the bushes saga.
Oh, so again, wonderfully great, wonderfully stupid. But then also on the Irish side, it seems like Cole Kmet might just be Wolverine. He could appear in this game. I highly doubt it. It sounds like he'll be all go for Georgia. And Michael Young, also apparently on a track to where he might be available for Georgia. At the very least, it sounds like Virginia.
Yeah, Michael Young's situation is a lot farther out, apparently. Listening to Irish Illustrated podcast today, they were saying, like, the original prognostication for, like, Komet's was they expected somewhere between 3 to 5 weeks, and he's obviously on the higher end because he's just God like that, apparently. Michael Young's was more like a 5 to 8 week, almost pushing 10. So they're saying, like, he might be back for, I don't know, what is it, USC in the middle of the season at this point?
Oh, really? Okay, that's what I hadn't gotten to their pod yet because, Brian Kelly was making it sound like Virginia he would be back. So,
boy, no, apparently not.
Yeah, and Jafar Armstrong, that one's going to be a little rough. Kudos to Kelly using the medical term that had rectus in it, which was just a very fancy term for his ab. Like it's right. He tore his abdominal muscles, and it had to be surgically reattached.
Damn.
He's a long way out. Like he's not coming back anytime soon. Because of that, Avery Davis has swapped back over once again, which I had heard. I forget which podcast had it. That he was happy about, even though BK joked about it in the press conference, because he only wanted to switch to cornerback for one season. So now he gets to go back to the offense. So he got his wish one way or the other, it sounds like. But
I mean, Avery Davis is a better contributor, I think, on offense.
I would too. It was a Hail Mary, if you would, over at the cornerback position. It seems like they'd rather slide Kyle Hamilton in there as long as Sean Crawford stays in one piece.
Felt like they were hoping for like another Kavari Russell magic. Like, oh, maybe we'll get it.
And you never know. It's always worth
yeah.
a shot. He's going to go back to a more natural position for him, one it sounds like that he's going to be happier at. But we're going to be looking for some youngsters, some maybe a little bit of Sibo Flemster is what I'm hearing. That he may get a few more touches, and especially if this game goes as we think it does, with the Irish favored by 30 plus points, 35 to be exact.
35.
That should definitely happen, and maybe get a little bit of Phil Jakovic in the game as well, in meaningful football time. And not just kneel downs. At least that's what we're hoping for. I want to see a third string QB do a kneel down. That's when we know we have it. I don't know
if I want to see any third string QB at this point. Like let's really, really stack up, the experience portfolio and Phil Jakovic when the opportunity arises. Like let's just. I'm at the point. After week 1, there's enough pause. It's like, oh shit, let's have that number 2. Just a little extra ready. You never know. Because Book showed a lot of issues, so I think it's important. I don't think New Mexico warrants going that far deep. I don't think.
Well, if what I'm hoping is we end up Alabamaing the situation to the point to where there's no reason to have Ian in the second half.
Bring in the scout team.
Yeah, you have Phil out. He plays an entire third quarter running the offense, not just handing the football off. And then, like, midway through the fourth quarter, you bring in somebody else to get some snaps that's not going to count against their redshirt season. That would be the ideal situation.
Yeah. I would expect that because of the way Louisville went, no matter what, Book plays at least into the third quarter. Just because it's like you have to. Like, dude, make sure. Like, I don't give a shit if we're up 50-0 at the half. Get the fuck in there and do one more. And then we'll see where we're talking.
Hell no. We're up 50-0. You can take him out because then if
I don't know.
All right.
I'm just saying.
If God forbid he gets hurt in the third quarter of some bullshit blowout, Shane, I am flying down to Florida and whipping your ass. Just for putting that in the universe.
We could be up 50-0 because we ran all over them and he didn't have to do any work. I'm just saying he needs to be in there. I don't know.
All right. Well, folks, that is all the news. We are going to go ahead and hop into the sim. So we're going to take care of that little mid-roll podcast business just a little bit early this time. All right, folks, as Shane refills his drink, for you people in the Twitch chat, gee. Whew. Good night. All right, so I'm throwing something in there for you. This is information on the Subway September. This means all tier 1, so the lowest 1 month sub is half off. Basically, they're taking subsidizing Twitch's cut, and we get the rest of it. So you can get that for half off. You also have the ability, if you haven't, load up on some bits for this because you get a 10% match when you cheer 10 bits or more and use the little Subway icon in there. So be very interesting to see if the little Subway subs pop up on the stream. I think it's just going to be in the chat, but go ahead and take advantage of that. That will be lasting for a couple more weeks here in September. So for all you folks on Twitch, that is a great way to support us and support the show. And with that, we are going to get back to the fun here. All right, well, we've taken care of the business. Shane, I think there is only one thing left to do. Are you ready, sir?
I was born ready.
All right, let's do this.
Every color, every face, underdog.
I heard this was the new hip song.
You son of a bitch.
Is this? I think this should be the new intro going from here on out.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable, sir. You turn off.
We're not done with the intro yet, though. The chat's already rebelling.
Oh man.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I forgot that was on YouTube. I didn't do the right audio kill. So we are here at Notre Dame Stadium on what looks to be a beautiful Saturday afternoon, as the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame will take on the New Mexico Lobos. Now that I've bled all your eardrums dry on that one.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon in the year 1776, son.
All right, well, it looks like the Irish are going to choose which goal to defend, so they will actually receive. I don't know who deferred. We're off to a great start.
Who the fuck cares? It's drugs.
All right, kickoff is underway, and here we go. Let's see if this is on drugs as well. A huge kickoff return to the 30. Sibo all the way to the 35.
This feels like it's going to be interestingly bloody.
We're going to have to figure out some way to vamp through this. Let's see what happens here.
I mean, are we? You know?
Well, we'll find out. You never know. Book in the shotgun. He's got 4 wide. Back to pass. Throws down to the near sideline and incomplete. Led Tommy Tremble a little too far there.
Classic Notre Dame playing down to the opponent.
And that is a beautiful way to see that Ian Book has still not gotten over game 1 jitters. He is back to pass again. Has a lot of time. Throws across the middle. One-handed grab by Chase Claypool. Absolutely beautiful there.
Splitting the middle of the defense there. A little bit of a dangerous throw.
Yeah, he threaded the needle between, it looked like 2+ defenders there. Play action handoff to Jones. Book takes it down himself. And that is a 14-yard gain. The Irish are well into New Mexico territory. So the only negative play so far has been that incompletion. Book back in the shotgun, 3 wide to his left. Drops back to pass, has tons of time. And the pass is complete down the sideline to Keys. 16 yards, another Irish first down.
Time for a big expanded roles for Keys here. I mean, all the injuries. He's going to have extra time.
And Book takes the snap. Looks like we're setting up a screen here. The pass is complete to Tony Jones Jr. for 3 yards.
I feel like the offense is still just kind of like getting its bearings. I would expect this team to be moving a little bit faster than they are right now.
Yeah, they're definitely taking their time here. And a read option, Book pulls it down, goes off tackle to the right for a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 6 coming up. The first time the Irish will face 3rd down the entire game. And Book drops back to pass. And it is complete and a first to Claypool once again for 7 yards. 1st and goal Irish on looks like about the 7-yard line.
Sometimes the AI just makes it seem like no, we won't do the logical thing. We're just going to keep going at this angle.
So where's the speed option? Book back to pass. Wide open Keys for the easy 6-yard touchdown.
All right. So that was quick.
Yeah, only a little over a minute ticking off the clock there. Minute 24. Another one-handed grab. So
nice one-handed catch.
So while I enjoy the show offs, might want to see a little bit better accuracy there from Book.
A little bit. But I'm not going to complain. There's points.
There are points. Adore looks to tack one more on. The kick is up, and it is good. So Notre Dame takes an early 7-0 lead here, and we'll see what that defense does. And
that's the big question.
I will say we have Drew White in the game now.
Hey!
The rosters have been updated.
There we go.
And kickoff return here, coming up to the 20, the 25, down to the 28-yard line, go the Lobos.
Oink.
So 1st and 10 for Bob Davies, like hybrid spread option something or other attack.
We'll call the quarterback Bob Davy Jr.
So kind of like a pistol wing T almost formation. So got a read option. It is a triple option, and wow, first down already.
Missed the block. I'm sorry, the defender crashed right past the quarterback. I mean, it's almost like he didn't even notice he was there.
And Tuioti on the carry there. So similar formation, and this time goes straight to the up back, and Bilal pulls him down after Davis gets a gain of 7.
So the defense is basically saying, what do you mean the option?
And right now, it looks like a straight speed option here, but Tuioti was hold it down.
First guy keeps crashing right
Tuioti. Let's see if I can, or Tuioti. It sounds a little Italian out in New Mexico.
All right.
Well, this is a straight handoff, and it goes nowhere. Bilal stops him for no gain.
And they're off schedule, but they're past midfield.
Yeah, but apparently they can pass, like functionally. I don't know, like an actual passing offense, but functionally.
Oh, here we go.
And thought about passing, and Tuioti.
Nobody's spying the QB.
Nobody's spying, nobody tackling either, as a 23-yard gain is ripped off straight up the gut of the Irish defense. How does everybody feel about Georgia right now?
You see, I told you, Sim has a way about doing weird shit.
And here comes the snap. This looks like play action for a second, then turned into a bootleg that went nowhere. Bilal on the tackle again. So Bilal has made 2 nice stuffs at the line, but beyond that, not a whole lot of highlights for the Irish defense.
The question is, what is the D line doing? Like what?
They're there.
They exist. I see that.
Handoff up the middle, and again, poor tackling. Vigilant. Ooh, that's a nice last name.
Davon Vigilant.
So 3rd and 9 upcoming for the Lobos. They are on the Irish 23-yard line. 3 wide shotgun. This is the first normal formation we've seen out of the Lobos. Taking their time.
Why are they taking their time?
I have no idea, but this looks like a screen. It's there. And it, oh man. Thankfully, a nice close in there.
I don't know. Should they feel good about giving up 3?
Well, maybe they won't because there's a false start on the field goal. So 4th and 7 now upcoming for New Mexico. So this will now be they're going for it. Why would you not go for it in 4th and 2? What changed?
What?
Well, back to pass.
Oh my God.
Throws it over the middle and it is complete.
Yep.
But there is a flag.
Face mask. Face mask on the defense.
Shane has called it, so they will be like on the 2-yard line now.
Shit.
Tariq Bracey. He was on the last stop to force the 4th down and now has a nice penalty. It's on the 1. Correction.
Wonderful.
So with 4:40 left to go here in the first, the Lobos come out spreading the Irish 3 wide shotgun. Tight end goes in motion to make it 4 wide. And a straight handoff and hit behind the line is Moran, and he is dropped for a loss.
It almost looked like he got stopped and then was going to fall forward anyway. You see that right there?
Yeah. Jason Adamiola got the pressure and ended up finally finishing the play. After the tackling has left a lot lacks a lot to be desired right now.
There you go.
Pistol formation here. It looks like a
Running, he's
bootleg,
running.
and he throws it to nobody. He looked like Tuioti looked like he had a lane to the end zone there.
Yeah, he definitely did. Like he just had a nice little scoop over, boom, straight down, and he threw it for no reason.
So once again, 3rd down, handoff right up the gut, and he is stuffed.
From the 1. A 3rd down stop.
A 1-yard drop. Jalen Elliott gets credit for the tackle.
Hey, this is a huge defensive stat. I'm not even going to play.
So 4th and goal, and
they're going to kick it anyway.
you can't tell me Davey is not on that sideline with him kicking a field goal. And I think somebody jumped, but the Irish were all over it too.
False start.
And they're giving this to the offense, so they will back up again. Let's see if this makes Davey go for it.
Dude, if he does, then come on.
Now they will kick the 25-yard field goal. But 2 times in a row on the field goal, false start. The kick is up, and what in the world happened? Was it blocked? No, he shanked it. He could not kick the ball 25 yards. Oh my God.
Out of that. I mean, Tex, how old is your first son? Because I feel like he could kick it that far.
Oh my God, he's 4. Book pulls it down, and he rips a 15 to 20-yard gain, 23 yards. First down, Irish. I can't believe what I just saw. The sim always on drugs. We just never know how, and there you have it.
I've never seen a kick go that far.
College Kickers has invaded the sim. Jones Jr. has the ball, and he gets 7 yards. 2nd and 3 upcoming for the Irish. They are now at midfield.
It had the same conviction as somebody squeezing a tube of toothpaste really hard. You know, just like the shirt, and then that's it.
Now we know why Davey went for it on 4th and 7.
Oh, my God.
Play action. Book has all day. Throws at the sideline, and a nice drag there by Fink. 2 feet down. So now the Irish move up to the 34-yard line. And we'll see if they can make it 14-0 by the end of the quarter. Book pulls down the read option, goes straight up the gut, has lots of room, and a first down, 12-yard gain.
Here's hoping the defense can get the next series by the Wolfpack, the Lobos, to get off the field faster, because they need to do this on offense.
They are the Latino Wolfpack, Shane.
That's right, Lobos.
First down, once again, Finken's nice little curl route. 1st and goal on the 9. Irish have not even had a no gain or an incomplete pass so far in the, I think, 4 plays in this drive at most. 4 wide, Book back to pass. Throws it over the middle to Fink, and it is complete, but only for 7 yards. He is stopped just short of the end zone, and he is humping 2 players. That happened.
All right. It's a thing.
Irish stay with 4 wide. They go trips to the right. Oh, God, are they rub routing this? Nope. Read option. Book can just walk into the end zone.
Yep.
Goodness.
Too easy. I mean, they have shown that they are not even noticing his presence on the field.
Yeah, they're biting very hard on the handoff or too slow to cover it one way or the other. Well, now Dorr has the kick up, and it is good. So 14-0. 2:52 left to go. I like, they are on pace to cover.
I am comfortable with this so far. We shall see after this drive how I feel.
Well, this kick goes all the way to the end zone, and we have an actual touchback. I don't know if we should be highlighting a team defense that just coughed up 72 yards to the Lobos, and the only reason they didn't get points is because their kicker apparently only has one functional leg.
Dude, I can't get over that. Like, it looked like he had drop foot. Just
I don't want to be here. Well, that looked like a read option of some kind, but that is just a 1-yard gain by Tuodi.
New Mexico looking a little bit more assy so far.
So back in that pistol little wing T, this is a straight handoff up the gut, and that's going to be nearly a first down. Moran stopped for 9 yards after 3rd and inches. See, I can't have a bye week. I can't get into my own play-by-play rhythm right now.
Nah, you'll get there.
And the same play, and wow, just it looked like
wide open hallway.
Khalid Kareem was just sitting there watching in the backfield, watching the running back go by for
Twitter.
Yeah, it is now first down. New Mexico still on their own 44.5-yard line, 1st and 10. And again, same up the gut, but Bilal comes and crashes this one down. Moran only has a gain of 1. Milfy trying to play defensive coordinator in the chat. I don't think it's working.
Yeah, he's pulling a BVG right now with this 3-3-5 shit.
Well, a handoff goes off tackle, but Elliott comes crashing down. Only a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 7 now for the Lobos.
They're down.
So they're going to stay in that little pistol wing T. Back to pass. Has some time. Sets up a screen. And that one is not even going to get past midfield.
Sir.
So 4th and 5. New Mexico's going to have to punt. They don't even get across midfield this time.
See, that's better.
Oh, Notre Dame looks like they're coming after this.
Get it. You're like 3 times their size. Get it.
Oh, that was close to roughing the kicker there.
Almost had him. Yeah, seriously. Almost killed him, too.
Well, that goes all the way out of the back of the end zone. So far, Notre Dame's only run 15 plays on offense and has over 140 yards.
Yeah, I was going to say they're almost at a point per play.
That's a great average. So now Notre Dame comes out in a 2 tight end formation. Single back, Book under center. Handoff straight up the middle. Jones Jr. gets 4 yards.
They look like they're getting a lot better like openings on the edge. Up the middle, New Mexico seems to be sound, but yeah, I feel like this is just a matter of time now.
A Book back in the shotgun. Read option, and again, nobody picks up Book. He has another first down.
Breaks a tackle.
But still, slide some Book. Please slide.
Yeah, for real. I would really love a deep ball right here.
Well, this would be a time to do it on 1st and 10, but they'll just go ahead and hand off, giving Jones a little bit more running. 3-yard gain there, 3rd and 7 upcoming with less than a minute to go here in the first. And Book is staying under center, and we've had somebody false starting up on the line.
Yeah.
False start, offense.
So we will now go from 2nd and 7 to 2nd and 13, or 12. Apparently, yeah, math hard.
Math.
Oh, man.
My brain numbers.
I may need more sleep.
Yeah, maybe.
Book back to pass. It's going to be a screen. And, oh, dear God, Jones got lit up in the backfield. Loss of 4.
Murdered Tony Jones. What the fuck? 6-on-6 action. You see this?
6-on-6 violence.
Yeah.
But, yeah, nobody got out in time. The corner was sitting there in the flat waiting for that.
Yikes.
Well, Notre Dame's only faced 1 3rd down. They converted it, but they're coming out 5 wide. Drink.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Look, back to pass. He's going to throw deep.
There it is.
It is complete to the
Too
30,
easy.
to the 25. Claypool.
Nice Claypool, basically a 50-yarder.
converting a 3rd and long. He flips the field for the Irish, basically. The Irish will stay 5 wide. Drink one more time. Book, back to pass. Complete across the middle. And that is Lindsay for an 11-yard gain. Another Irish first down. And it looks like they're going to... I don't think New Mexico has enough DBs to keep up with the speed for the 5 wide.
So far, yeah, no.
He'll stay there. Book, back to pass. Throws it to the sideline, and he leads way too far there.
For no reason.
Did he? Hold on. He hit a cheerleader on the sideline?
He had options. He had time. Like, why force that throw?
Well, now Notre Dame comes in another 2 tight end formation. Tremble goes in motion towards the far sideline. Drops back as a fullback. Play action. Book making a sandwich in the backfield. Wide open once again is Fink. And this is just all too easy right now for the Irish.
Team rolling, about to go off 3 touchdowns, 3 scores in the first quarter. Yeah, it's.
I just noticed we have a leprechaun in the game that Barstool would be happy with.
Yeah, you're right.
So Dora out to put get the extra point to put up the Irish up 21-0, and it is good. So with 15 seconds left, Notre Dame 21, New Mexico Butkus.
This seems pretty accurate. I don't know. I'm not biased at all. This seems pretty accurate.
It's better. This is the most accurate prediction method in all of sports. I don't know if New Mexico felt like they should have nailed that or what. That's a weird return. And
he should not have left that. Okay.
2 yards deep in the end zone, still makes it out to the 24. So we'll see what the Irish do on this defensive drive. Their last one, it was about a 6 and out, if I remember correctly.
It'd be fun if there was a turnover here.
New Mexico coming out in the pistol, 3 wide. A delayed handoff, and a very slow reaction. Oh, Elliott just got sunned.
Yo, you just got olayed.
That will be the end of the first quarter, and the Irish put up 3 touchdowns, 21-0. So far, so good.
Yeah, I mean, so far, about what you'd expect, but like also not in a disappointing and annoying way.
I would be very happy on Saturday if this is how we start out.
So delighted.
So the full shotgun now is New Mexico read option, and Khalid is right there, but he gets chucked. Tuioti breaking tackles. Even Elliott was having trouble with them.
You got shoulder rolled on him. Just ole.
He makes it all the way to the 44-yard line of New Mexico. So back in the pistol, little wing T look here. Drops back to pass. It is complete over the middle and brought down immediately. But there's a flag. I think. Yep, another face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
Yep.
Well, it'll now be 1st and 10 on the Irish 32-yard line. Not exactly what you want to see there.
Maybe it's like a first drive of the quarter. That's the one we're going to give you. Make it count.
There we go. Another screen getting set up. And, oh, this time the blockers are there. Bilal cleans it up on the back end after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4 with 4:20 left here to go in the half. We have 5 wide for New Mexico. Look at this. Tuioti back to pass, and it is complete down in the near sideline. So a 14-yard gain by Thomas Vieira. Or Vieira? Some names here.
Yes, very nice Italiano names.
That's how Bob Davies recruiting.
That's right.
Well,
just going to Venice.
This option goes nowhere. Just a 1-yard gain by Tuioti.
I just imagine Bob Davie on a gondola just
screaming at a hot dog machine.
Bilal
comes crashing through.
Back in the back. Oh, God.
6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 more that are for no gain. 3rd and 11. He is having himself a game right now.
All right. I'm digging it. A game after breaks of Malo's own heart.
Well, Tuioti back in the shotgun. 3 wide. Think he's trying to kill clock to get out of here sooner.
I don't get what this is, Dave. This isn't the first time they did
It's
this.
a Bob Davey coach team, son.
Yeah, you got it.
Little screen route only goes for 2 yards.
Can they kick it? Not do they? Can they?
Yes. Well, and we have
shit,
another false start.
Fuck.
What is it with field goals? They cannot line up in a field goal formation.
Every time there's a field goal, they false start, and now we know their limp dick ass kicker. Like they're screwed.
Let's see what happens here. This is a 34-yard attempt.
I swear.
This may not make it to the end zone.
It trickles over.
How?
Oh my God!
What in the
Again!
world?
You know what I think it is? Well, can we check the roster after this at halftime?
We will.
Bet you money. They have either a safety or a quarterback at their kicker position.
This is unbelievable.
Because holy shit.
I mean, we have seen one kickoff, and they actually got to the end zone, so
Man.
we might have to sub their punter in to do the place kicking. Oh, there's a straight handoff here to Jones Jr. He goes up the gut and gets a first down.
Oh, God. I hope this all happens.
That did not make it to the end zone. It seriously did not. Well, Jones tries to bounce it off tackle, but brought down by the face mask, so that'll be 15 yards.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Yeah, thank you.
So Notre Dame will advance to their own 46-yard line with 6:10 left here to go in the half. And the Irish could damn near, they may come close to covering here in the half.
Hey,
Only the
Facebook's happy.
Irish Elvis, only those who weren't conscious for Davey 1.0 are surprised by this kicking performance.
Sack.
Book had all day and decided to take all day and a half and get sacked. 2nd and 17 coming up, and
Yeah, honestly, that was bullshit.
that was a 2-man rush.
Yeah, 2-man rush. He had 3 different options open up in windows, and he just stared him down and let him go.
How does Happy Feet not run on that one? They dropped 9. There's got to be a lane somewhere. And we got a screen coming here. Jones Jr.'s got blockers. Runs around him to the 50. Past midfield, 14-yard gain. Now 3rd and short after that. So a nice
Good
little
way to
screenplay there.
Counteract that sack.
I like how this no huddle is at a very calm, walk in the park pace right now. Book back to pass has all day. And wide open is Fink. He's across the 30 to the 35 to the 20. And he is brought down after a 30-yard gain. 1st and 10 Irish in the red zone.
This has been the tactic every drive is they'll slowly casual New York City streets walk, and then all of a sudden they start Disney walking. It's just speed walking.
Hand off to Jones up the gut. Huge hole. 11-yard gain. 1st and goal Irish. This is this starting to become a laugher.
All right,
Starting.
good.
It's been.
This is about what you would hope to see from a team that's in the position that they're in that they are now, coming off of a playoff season. You would want them to steam the fuck out of these people.
Especially after a rough week 1 start and a handoff here to Jones, and he's not going to go anywhere. 1-yard loss. But that's what you want to see after a rough week 1. Just, hey, we got it worked out. We know what we're doing here.
Yeah, it's like a welcome to the stadium for the first time. I hope you had a good tour. Did you eat at these places? Because you're about to get boat raced.
Did you have a versus dog? Did you have the mozzarella cheese on that awful hot dog?
The thing, yeah.
Oh, and we got a little bit of mental errors now for the Irish. That's a false start.
Yep.
So we'll have 1st and goal back, I believe, to the 13, if I remember where that ball was.
Second down.
Aha, I remembered.
Nailed it.
So the Irish come out with 2 tight, Book under center. And it looks like we got, that may be Sebo in the backfield. Handoff. No, that's Jameer Smith, who trips over his own man.
Sebo's 20.
Yeah, for a 4-yard gain. It's hard to see the numbers.
It is. 3rd and goal, guys. Come on.
So 3rd and goal. The Irish are now on the about the 8-yard line, it looks like. 3 wide. Book in the shotgun. Jameer Smith over to his left. And
Time.
he looks like he's killing clock as well. And we got a screen set up. Jameer gets the pass. And he tries to dance around. Man, he is, he cannot stay on his feet.
No, he's...
Well, Doerr's going to come out for a sad field goal attempt. This one is going to be a 24-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is good.
Oh, look, it passed the end zone.
We have liftoff.
First kick I've seen today.
24-0 Irish with 4:00 late to go in the half.
So you know next time the Irish get the ball, they're going to continue to put their foot down on the gas.
Oh. This kickoff return goes just shy of the 25. We have apparently a PSA from Irish Elvis. It seems wise to mention that adding the NDTD hashtag on your tweets gets them reviewed for video board display. Now, we would not encourage you to misuse this power, but, you know, it's out there. 6-yard gain after a screen pass. 2nd and 4 here for the Lobos. They are now on their own 30-yard line. And again, dropping back to pass. And stopped immediately. Sean Crawford all over that.
Just shoulder checked him.
Marcus Williams gets his first reception of the game and just gets bulldozed.
First concussion of his career.
We probably shouldn't be laughing about concussions, but
It's
we're bad
true.
people. And back to pass again, and oh, goodness, Pride, where you going?
Come on, guys.
That is a first down, a 6-yard
Just gave
gain.
it to him.
Mexico now on their 36-yard line, just inching along. 3:20 left here to go in the half. And a pass over the middle, stopped almost immediately.
And lost progress.
This is-
I'm sorry.
His first name
That guy's-
Q?
That guy's whole name is Q.
Q,
Drennan.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Davey recruited the all-name team here.
I thought it was one name, like Katrina.
Well, New Mexico found a hole in a very soft zone as they go across midfield. Griffin IV gets a nice 15-yard gain. First down on the Irish 45 goes New Mexico. And we got confirmation his name is Q.
You.
Well, it makes things simple. So that pass was actually incomplete. I thought he caught that. 2:50 left here.
Complete. Oh, okay.
And a sack on a
That's
screen.
it.
Bilal's going to get credit for that one.
Interesting.
He saw
I mean,
that
he
Pro
cleaned it
Football
up.
Focus rankings like, I'm going to earn it this week.
I think we'll all cleaned it up, but all right.
Oh, he did clean it up. That's why I say he got credit for the sack. MTA was on first contact there. And so back in the pistol, Tuioti goes back to pass, throws it, just a little swing pass. And it's now 4th and 15. Don't know what the idea was there besides waving the white flag. Let's see how punting goes for New Mexico.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And the punt is away.
It
Well,
happened.
down even inside the 20. Fink
happened.
returns it across the 20 to the 30. A nice little return, but we got a flag.
Cop block?
Personal foul.
Yes, indeed. Clipping on the Irish. So they will enter the 2-minute drill starting on their own 10-yard line.
Still first down.
BK giving the ref an earful right now.
This is highly accurate.
Yeah, and for those of you that are subs, you got that BK purple face emoji.
Also accurate. Blockers? Not really.
Yeah, so nice little screen route here. Jones Jr. gets 8 yards. I guess they were just trying to get out of the shadow of their own end zone, which seems weird when New Mexico has got no pressure on you.
Yeah, honestly. Like, you could have just run it straight up the middle.
But
Not
you
me.
do you, Chip Long. You do you.
You must be practicing.
And off his back foot, somehow complete.
Still on his feet.
Wow. And a face
That's a
mask
face
on
mask.
top of it.
Personal foul.
So the Irish will get a free timeout here with 1:45 left to go. The ball would be advanced all the way up to their own 41-yard line.
Still first down.
New Mexico can't get out of its own way. I mean, this has been their biggest problem is penalties.
Yeah, they've probably amassed close to like 60, 70 yards at this point. Book throws it fairly deep, and it is complete once again to Keys. 17-yard gain.
He's picking up a new little favorite right there. I mean, you can't ignore Claypool. I have to say, I'm going to need more Claypool. But Lawrence Keys looks like a reliable receiver so far.
Well, let's see what happens now that the Irish are on the other side of the 50. Book drops back, waiting, throws this one away.
Just a
That was back in cheerleader territory.
He might have hit another face.
if that became like every week,
Yo,
some poor person on the sideline gets nailed in the schnoz.
I'm just saying, if he does it again, the second time I'm playing the lotto, it's like now I can see. The universe is forming a pattern.
And that was a first down, but a drop pass. But New Mexico's acting like they won the Super Bowl.
Did they knock it down?
No, just a straight drop.
Because they really acted like they did. All right.
Look, back to pass, and here comes another screen. And just not getting the blockers any time to set up at all. 3-yard gain, 4th and 7.
Why do they keep running it?
I mean, they're in go for it territory, and it looks like they're gonna. 5 wide, in fact. Shrink. So with 1 minute left, Book taking his sweet time, I guess, just in case this goes south.
Yeah, you might as well, right? Milk the whole thing.
And it looks like he's going to. We got 13 left on the play clock here. About 50 seconds here left to go in the half.
He's patting his hip like he was changing the play, but really he was just checking to make sure his jewels.
And now the ball is snapped with 2 left on the play clock. Book has a lot of time. And he throws the sideline and dropped.
What?
So
Unreal.
Book, the victim of 2 drops, this one by Tommy Trumbull.
Unreal.
Oh, he was too worried about toe tapping, and he had that right in the breadbasket.
Unacceptable, Tommy Tremble.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's Lindsay. Tremble's 24, my bad.
Isn't Tremble 26?
And a sack
And
again
murdered.
by Bilal.
And murdered.
Yeah, Tremble is 24. Had to check my flip card. I just remembered the low numbers in the 20s.
Over the years, that's been my least.
Bilal almost got another sack again on that screen, but instead a no-yard gain. 30 seconds left, and this has been the most pathetic 2-minute drill I have ever seen.
They've only gone backwards, right?
They have only gone backwards. Michigan did better against Army in overtime.
Get him again.
And yet, oh, so close to a sack. Almost picked by Dante Vaughn. Well, 4th and 16, the Irish are going to get this ball back with 14 seconds left.
Oh, my God. Too much time.
Well, New Mexico is going to take their sweet time punting this. And here it is, up and away. Fink's got some blockers. He takes us back behind his 30, goes across right at the 40 before he gets hit. So 5 seconds left. Let's see if the Irish decide just to fuck it and go deep.
I really hope they launch one. I mean, let's see it. Here we go.
Irish come out 3 wide down towards the near sideline. Book is back to pass. He's waiting, and he chucks it, and it is almost picked off. He threw it on the run, which may not have been advisable.
That was dumb.
So at the half, it is Notre Dame 24, New Mexico 0.
So as you see, the first quarter was utter dominance, throat-stopping shit, but the second quarter was a little bit, it's a combination of Notre Dame mistakes and them not being able to get out of their own way, and New Mexico getting opportunities on offense that were, that killed some clock. And now the score is only, it's only 24. We were talking about them covering by the half.
Yeah, I mean, you get out to that kind of a fast start, you kind of expect it, but maybe they're having mercy. But it's weird that they went to the screens constantly in the playbook.
That makes no sense. It's been evident since the first attempt that they're getting about 1 to 2, 3 blocker matching, and then there's always a defender free. It's never working. I'm not sure why they're going to it basically every other play when they should be stretching the field vertically. Like this Lobo secondary is outmatched. I mean, they could just keep running the fucking ball for all they care. It's been weird.
Yeah, over 330 yards so far in the game for the Irish, with the Lobos barely getting above 160 right now. And the Lobos have had the ball the majority of the game. They are winning the time of possession battle.
Yep.
You're winning something, Davey. Good job.
Play that wishbone weird shit.
Oh, we never did check the roster here. Well,
No,
after this kick.
I'd rather maintain the mystery until the end.
All right. Well, we may have to mass sub here in the future. Get Phil in here. But we'll see how the third quarter unfolds. So the Lobos will take over. And anytime now, game. Just go ahead.
You ready?
Lobos will take over on their own 27-yard line. They come out in the pistol. And Tuioti back to pass. He's going to pull it down. That was the slowest takeoff ever. And Notre Dame even slower to adjust.
It took forever, and yet he still gained, what, 9 yards?
He did. Took forever, but the Irish again took forever to react to anything. Now another screen and almost another sack. And it's so weird to watch the screen go for 4 yards because you only needed 2. That's
Yeah, right.
the obsession with the screens in this particular game has been very weird. Usually it's the speed option trolling.
It's a little lopsided, right?
Well, I guess maybe that's why, because they actually think they could complete that pass, because that went over the middle to a patch of grass.
Yikes.
2nd and 10, Lobos still on their own 40-yard line. Come out with 3 wide in that little pistol wing tee. Again, back to pass. Almost sacked again. Irish coming heavy with some blitzes. Goodness.
They are bringing the pressure. I think they realize that they can just outrun the line. There's really nothing they can do to stop.
It is now 3rd and 11 after that 1-yard loss on the quick pass play. New Mexico comes out with 3 wide and jumps.
Oof.
This has been a sloppy ass game overall.
New Mexico looks like a bottom 25 team. I'm sorry. It's pretty evident.
Yeah, like I said with Eddie, this is probably the worst team Notre Dame has played that I've gotten to witness, and it is
Really?
bearing out here. UMass is the only other one that comes close.
UMass was legendarily bad.
Well, speaking of legendarily bad, the nice routes that everybody took on that screen.
Dude, what the fuck?
Amari-
They just ran. 4 dudes ran by him.
Amari Davis gets 16 yards on that screen, and the Lobos are across midfield. Got to keep the shutout intact, boys. Come on.
God.
Almost picked off. Oh, my God.
That was
Kareem,
awful.
we almost had a fat guy touchdown. You robbed us, Khalid. Robbed us.
Unacceptable.
2nd and 10. Tuioti back to pass. Pass is complete. There's just nobody there. Irish are, when they're in coverage, they are just staying soft.
They're staying soft, and then they're not closing on the receiver. Like, they're giving him, like, oh, he started running. Now I'll chase him.
Oh, let's have Milfy go crazy because they're in a 3-3 stack again. And here comes the read option for a first down on that 3-man front.
Yep.
And that was Tuioti has 63 yards so far on the day. He drives New Mexico all the way up to the Irish 27-yard line. Tuioti back to pass. Hey, another screen. Why the hell not? Is there any other pass plays in the playbook? Oh, my God.
know.
Gilman, what did you... The stiff arms that they're delivering.
This is, yeah. I mean, at this point, it's just that the defense, this is what I'm saying. The defense needs to stay in for a couple series in the 3rd quarter because everybody looks a little soft right now.
Well, the running back got killed. The only problem was he didn't have the ball. Tuioti for a 10-yard gain. First down, Lobos. They're on the 11-yard line. Technically, they can get the first.
They should not be scoring.
Again, back to pass. Quick little look route there. And stopped at the 6-yard line is Vieira.
5 yards.
I'm just going to start making up pronunciations.
Yeah, I mean, Tuioti, Tavaka, Kajiki.
Tawaka, quarterback.
Tawaka.
And the speed option, there it is. And it goes
Finally.
nowhere. Tuioti dropped for a loss of 2. Ogundeji on the tackle.
Look, here's my thing. It's 3rd and 7, right? Just outside the 5. So long as they get this stop, that fucking ball does not make it over that crossbar.
Would they kick it? Or can they kick an extra point?
Just get the stop. No gain, nothing. Just
Here
nothing.
comes the screen, and the Irish are on it.
It's 4th and 3.
4th and
Do they
3.
clear it? It's 4th and 3 on the 3.
This is a 21-yard attempt. This is
I don't think it
basically
makes
an
it. I don't
extra
think it makes
point.
I
Let's
don't
see
think it
what
makes it.
happens.
I think it falls short again. Watch.
Kick is up. Whoa! Oh, it hits the upright.
It hit the upright.
We have a
It had the
doink.
distance,
We have
but it
a
also had the doink.
doink of the season.
Oh, this is awesome.
He got some good. He drilled that one.
He had the distance. I don't know what the fuck happened there. But
Oh
he
my
straight
God.
up doinked the shit out of it.
Book back to pass.
Book has
He's
been
got
standing
all
there for
day.
5 uninterrupted minutes.
Claypool has a 15-yard gain. I'm still going to replay that. Somebody needs to clip that.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, my God. Most Bob Davy kicking unit ever.
Oh, man. We're sitting there speculating, will they make it over?
Oh, we were
Rockets hit the
thinking
post.
we were not thinking right there, Shane. We missed
awesome.
the right hilarity. His 1st and 10, by the way. Jones Jr. gets the handoff. He gets a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Irish.
Man,
Oh,
this is
God.
the best the sim has ever done with the kicking.
This
has been awesome.
I just want them to, I want the defense to give up field goals now, just to see what will happen.
That's why I'm enjoying this game so much. Look at this guy. He moved into the pocket.
Lindsey has hands of stone right now. Another drop.
Lindsey's about to have an ass made of wood because it's about to fuse to the bench. I mean, eesh.
No cheese. Davey is not going to be at this game. 5 wide drink. Book back to pass. This one is complete. And that is a 1st down. Lindsey makes up for it finally.
I'm still mad.
So 1st and 10 with just under 4:25 here left to go in the 3rd. Irish come out with 2 wide. Hand off. Book pulls it down, actually. 50 to the 45. And a 1st down. Book
just broke 100 yards rushing.
Yeah, 62 rushing yards for Book alone.
Wow.
5 wide drink. Book back to pass. Throws it over the middle. It is complete. And a nice Tommy Tremble this time for sure. 16-yard gain. So is it really 5 wide if Tremble's in there?
No, but also yes, I guess.
I'm pretty sure I have him
Long's
set on
5 wide.
as number 5 receiver on the depth chart because I can't put Young in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Book comes out with 3 wide in the shotgun. Jones Jr. over to his left. Hands off. And a nice hole once again. Oh my goodness. The truck stick is in play in this game.
Ugh. He one-handed obliterated somebody.
That was a man-sized 13-yard run there. So 1st and 10, the Irish are in the red zone. Another handoff to Jones Jr. He almost has the 1st, and he's trying to stay up to the end zone, but is brought down after a 12-yard gain. 1st and goal, Irish.
1st and goal around the 3-yard line. There you go.
About 3, 2.5. Irish come out with 3 wide, Book in the shotgun. Hands off once again. Joe breaks the tackle, can't break the second one. 2nd and goal, loss of 1.
Broken on that second hit. Just,
Yeah, he got obliterated pretty hard there. Ooh. So now this is on the 3 solidly in 2nd and goal. 3:15 left here to go in the 3rd. A goal line formation. Look at this. And, of course, the Irish pass. And it is almost picked off and then almost caught for a touchdown. Right, nearly got the deflection.
What that tells you is that it was all wrong. Goal line formation and a pass, almost intercepted, almost caught. All wrong.
And speaking of all wrong, we have a false start.
Fucking start.
False start. Offense.
So the Irish are going to go back towards the 8-yard line here on 3rd and goal.
Still 3rd down.
I'm expecting a touchdown to Fink here, maybe.
Let's see how personnel they come out with. They're going to go trips over to the left. Book back to pass.
Outside.
It has a lot of time. Throws off his back foot and nearly gets picked.
Batted down.
What are you doing?
What the hell, man?
Set your feet. Dorr is going to hopefully show how kicking is done with his 25-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. Well, the game is not in doubt, but the spread still is 27-0 Irish.
It's been a pretty, discombobulated second half so far.
You know what's going to happen? We're going to get backdoored covered by the shitty kicker.
Oh, man. That would be hilarious.
Well, for total yards, the Irish are now over 400 on the day. Only 238 for the Lobos. Irish, 23 first downs. The Lobos, 14. Yeesh. This is
not a great day.
This could be going better for the Lobos.
No, we should.
Tuioti back to pass, throws it over the middle, and everybody's got the dropsies now.
Ugh. Jesus, dude. Like right in his volleyball little book, nothing. Dropped it.
This is just, we're finding ways to make this game uglier somehow.
Yeah.
Second and 10, Tuioti setting up another screen. And
Oh,
again,
come
everybody
on.
running past the angles.
That's like the 15th time it's happened today. They just run right past the guy.
It's like they're expecting them to be faster, and they're not. Third and 3.
Get him.
Speed
Get
option
him.
fumble. It's put on the
dribbled.
ground. Oh, man. A 10-yard loss over the derp.
Classic Davey.
That is classic Davey right there.
Classic Davey. You know what we are? An option team. You know what we do? Fumble a lot.
There's a special for you right there, Davey. So New Mexico back to punt. And they're aiming this towards the sideline, which is hilarious. Fink gets it at the 40. Now it's across the 50 to the 45. He is brought down at the 43-yard line after a 17-yard return.
One pass to the end zone. Just one. Get it over with.
And then go for 2. For no reason
fuck it.
whatsoever. So 3 wide, Book back in the shotgun. And a quick pass here. And that was incomplete. Everybody, did somebody enter like a drop everything cheat code?
I have no idea, but it's almost like they just, our hands, they formed a union and gave in.
We don't know how to use them. And a quick pass to the sideline for no reason. Lindsey had about 5 yards of space in front of him if he is led properly.
I don't understand. Yeah, first of all, the call for the sideline pass again is unnecessary. There's nothing. They're not showing any pressure on the. Look at the coverage.
Book back to pass over the middle, complete to right, and he's at the 30 and falls forward for a couple more. 12-yard gain, 1st and 10 Irish.
You know what? Just keep throwing it to him. He just took a defender like 3 or 4 yards.
She's saying the ball is coated in mayonnaise. That's a disturbing thought. Well, we got a handoff here to Jones, who is
He's
just
running
running
only
to
west.
the sideline.
He didn't even try to turn upfield.
What is
It's like
going
they said.
on?
It's like the book said, okay, you take this to the coach. Just give it to him.
Is this? Are they already trying to kill clock here?
I guess.
Well, it just took the wind out of the crowd sales. They're dead silent now.
Super hated that.
2nd and 11. Another handoff. This time, hit as soon as he got the ball was Jones Jr. 3rd and 15 coming up. Now, the Irish did convert a 3rd and 16 earlier in the game, but that seems like ages ago.
Yeah, but again, they're in that territory, inside the 40 and between the 40 and the 30. Like, I mean, they might as well.
So with 3 wide, we're going to set up a screen. Well, it may work. Oh no. Oh, no.
It's super didn't. And also, Tony Jones is dead now.
Jones got obliterated.
He got double fisted in the chest. Like, look, doom.
Oh, God.
What are you going to do? Kick a field goal? Come on now. Go for it.
Let's see
Go
what
for
happens.
it.
4th and 11.
Go for it, you cowards.
Oh, they're going to kick it. 45-yard attempt here for Dorr. This may be his longest of the sim season. The kick is up, and it is good. So Dorr celebrates as the Irish go up 30-0, and apparently they're trying to hit some kind of field goal achievement in this game.
Yeah, so first quarter, 3 touchdowns, since 3 field goals. I don't know how I feel about that.
With 47 seconds left here to go in the 3rd. New Mexico takes the ball at their goal line, and it's stopped right at the 25's crease. So New Mexico will take over, and I don't know. I feel like it's almost sub time here.
It will be soon enough, but it still feels like, I don't know. It just still feels like the starters need to iron out a couple more things for a second first.
Speaking of ironing things out, Tuioti, jeepers, that was ugly. Just throws it away.
That's a nobody.
39 seconds left here to go in the 3rd. I think we need to give Phil a chance to cover.
All right.
See what the second string defense can do.
They
rushed 1.
Yeah.
They are in prevent already.
Yeah. This is the point that the game is at already.
So a 3rd and 1 and 25 seconds left. Mexico lines up in a little, almost a flex bone there.
Yeah.
And all day, Tuioti, and he, with all that time, he throws it in the middle of 3 Irish defenders.
To no one.
And we are punting. We are punting You might as well go for it. What do you got to lose at this point?
It's over. I mean, what's the point?
Well, that's a booming kick. Fink takes this other one back at his 25, so a little bit of field flippage here. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do it because if I remember right, it's going to force me to take over here. So, yeah. All right. We're going to vamping time. But yeah, this is kind of what we want to see right now.
Well, I mean, the game isn't going to do the sub itself, right? The game doesn't just auto
No,
sub
it does not. So we're going to have to do it. I'm trying to remember. I think it's on settings. There we go.
Sides, right. I think the idea is like, since the game isn't auto sub, but we all want to see the backup, right? We all have the understanding as Notre Dame fans that the backup is always going to be potentially better than the starter. But it's New Mexico. Like in real life, we very much expect to see that by the fourth quarter, Djokovic should have some fucking series going. Like if he's not, we're all very angry for other reasons.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, this thing is not letting me sub in yet. So we're going to have to wait a play. Oh, here we go.
There it is.
There it is.
Sub in the suplentes.
All right. There's got to be a quick way to do this. You need a feature enhancement here.
My friend, you are on an Xbox 360, right?
I am.
And nope.
All right, so we will run this play to go out to the quarter. I'm going to laugh if I score.
Be a play.
So Book is going to hand off here. Jones on the counter. And dropped for no yards.
Super nice play call, BK.
Hey, I asked Coach what to do in that situation.
The doink.
The doink made the replay.
He just showed the replay of the doinker. I love this game.
All right, so at the end of the third quarter, the Irish 30, New Mexico, nada.
In for the quarterback is
Phil Djokovic with his first action of the season. And he drops back to pass. Phil's going to go deep. Go deep, Phil. Oh God.
Wow. He stared down that defender, let me tell you.
It's a good thing the defender had no awareness because that was right at him.
Yikes.
That was really bad. Well, Phil will try this passing thing again. He's got a lot of time again. Throws it deep. Complete. Lindsey, what a catch.
Bailed out by Lindsey. Holy shit. Look at that wobble.
Oh my
Did you
gosh,
see the
that
wobble?
thing is wobbling out of his hand.
It's wobbling in the game, too. That's amazing. That's
EA,
details,
EA
man.
is so deadly accurate.
I don't know who made this roster, but they fucking nailed that.
Irish now on the Lobos 38-yard line. Phil trying to get that sweet, sweet cover. He throws a quick little look past the sideline, and warp speed goes Lindsey.
Did you see that?
Jesus Christ.
Braden Lindsey went from 0 to laser beam.
That was some ludicrous speed, spaceball shit there.
What?
Well, Phil comes back now in shotgun with two running backs. Play action, throws it across the middle. 1 yard gain. Joe Wilkins gets his first reception of the season.
I really want Lindsey to get the ball again because that speed was absurd.
Why are we running screens with him?
It was absurdly fast.
4 wide for Phil. He hands it off here. Jameer trying to bounce off some tacklers, gets 7 yards. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Irish. Don't kick another field goal. Don't do this to me.
Oh, guys, come on. Seriously, you fucking cover.
I don't need the sim sweat the spread. 5 wide. Drink. And back to pass. No, he pulls it down. Phil got the first down across to the 10, across to the 5. Oh, he nearly had it. 19-yard gain, almost all the way.
He fell like a shoulder pad short.
Oh, man, this is on the 1 yard line.
The ball didn't cross.
The chat's calling for reviews right now.
His elbow was certainly down.
Well, 3 wide here for the Irish. Phil back in the shotgun. And a false start. Oh, no.
Bro.
This is all too real right now. I can really see this happening.
Patterson, I do. Killing.
So now 1st and goal back on a 5.5 yard line here.
5 wide.
5 wide, drink. Phil, just pull it down again. Pull it down again, Phil. Go, buddy. Do your thing.
Do it.
Throws it to no one
No
again.
He had at least 3 options.
And he found option purple, Shane.
Mind you, that's from a formation called 5 wide.
And a handoff here to Jameer. He looks like he's got a lane. Oh, he's going to be stopped short. 3rd and goal at the 3.
Now Phil should keep it, right?
Why can Jameer not stay standing? Even when getting up, he falls down.
Even after the play, it's like he's drunk.
I am so confused on what they've done to that poor guy. 3 wide. Phil brings it down. Oh, he is stopped. Go for it. Freaking go for it.
Dude, go for it. We need this cover.
Do not wuss out, BK. Go for it.
You mother.
Oh, where are you going to kick it?
Fake it, fake it, fake it.
There's not a chance in hell they're faking it.
Dude, it'd be amazing.
Well, Dorlitz a little time to take off before he kicks it up, and good. So Notre Dame 33, New Mexico nothing. We're going to get some sweats here, folks.
I imagine they're going to get a turnover or something here and then maybe get an opportunity.
We do have the second string defense.
They could beat the cover by 1, and that's enough.
Sad field goal at the end.
Yeah, hell yeah. An impression kick. That's
Well,
coming.
this is not off to a good start. A pretty decent return. I think a face mask. Nope, clipping.
Receiving team.
It's coming back.
All right, so now that is going to put New Mexico on their own 16-yard line.
Still first down.
5:43 left to cover.
Oh, God.
I wasn't expecting it to be this close after the way it started.
I'm telling you, man, you just think that things change, you know? The play calling gets weird, man.
Tuioti back to pass, and he does get a
Out of
foot down.
bounds.
Second
What the
and
fuck?
7. I don't know if we're going to get a review on this one or not.
It was caught like 5 yards out of bounds.
Looks like that play will stand. 4 wide still for New Mexico. Tuioti in a little pistol. Drops back to pass, throws it over at the middle. Oh,
It looked like it was going right to Hamilton, didn't it?
it sure did.
It looked like it was going straight at him.
I will lose my shit if Kyle Hamilton gets a pick 6.
Also, can I just say, I love how like lanky he looks in this game right now. All freshman-y.
Oh my
murder!
God! Woo! DJ Brown.
He was like, oh, 3 defenders. I got this. I don't got it.
That screen never had a chance. 4th
Oh.
and 18. New Mexico will punt. Phil has a chance for redemption.
Gang assault. Yo, dude, he's got 5 minutes to redeem himself.
The kick is away, and I don't know if it's going to cross midfield. Oh, it
Nope,
barely does.
Barely. But it's coming back. There it is.
And Michael Young, miraculous healing, returns the punt for 13 yards.
Okay.
I can only sub so many people out. He's
Yeah.
4th on the depth chart for the punt return. What the hell?
Jeez. Wow.
All right, well, we're going to get a lot of highlights from the first quarter of the game. That was the Fink highlight reel.
It's almost like you can only highlight the team that has points.
I like how they're showing Ian Book going back out when he is absolutely not playing anymore.
Super not going back out there, but okay.
Old technology, still old.
One pass.
So the Irish are going to start this on the 38-yard line of New Mexico.
One pass. Ah.
Oh. Phil has, in most of his passes, there's been that one sideline catch, and the rest of them have been to nobody.
To nobody. Come on, Phil.
Anybody else want Phil to start?
No.
Back to pass. Over the middle. There we go. Complete to right. Because we don't have enough tight ends healthy.
George Takis.
Oh, Takis. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Well, look at that.
Even farther down.
3 wide over to the far sideline. Phil's going to pull this down. He's got the first down. Gets across the 15. 1st and 10. 4:34 left to go in the game.
All I know is I won't feel comfortable with the field goal to cover because then that's when New Mexico gets a field goal. I want 6.
Phil back to pass. Throw
Okay.
to the sideline. It is complete. Wilkins gets a 3-yard reception. 2nd and 7. 4:15 left to go in the game.
I understand stretching the field, but I mean, all this east-west shit, like, it's a little too horizontal, not vertical enough.
It's like a Chip Long trying to get Phil a little bit of confidence, maybe. Pulls it down here across the 20. So Irish down in the red zone, 3rd and 2 after that 5-yard gain by Dracovic.
One thing I'll say
3:50
is
left.
Djokovic in this game is much slower than he actually.
4 wide with 3 towards the near sideline. Djokovic back in the shotgun, calling audibles. He fancy.
Post.
Throws it over the middle, and it is, almost dropped, but complete to Keys.
Wow, he really had to juggle that shit.
1st and goal on the 6-yard line. We are so close.
They got this.
We are so close to the cover. Phil, back to pass. And he throws it. He literally threw it at the cheerleaders.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get a broken nose of his own.
He chucked it right at a cheerleader's ass. That happened.
I had to go a home team.
3 wide, handoff to Jameer Smith. He cannot find a lane.
He can't find a lane. It's almost like he avoids the hole, then goes to the defender.
Yeah, he needed to cut that back inside to get inside his blockers. But that is a 1-yard loss. Irish are now 3rd and goal at the 7. Come out 4 wide, trips to the left side.
Slant, quick slant.
We will see. Phil back in the shotgun. He is going to
not kill time, you bitch.
Yeah,
Cover for me.
He's going to kill time.
You son of a... My dollars.
He literally yelled, kill, kill.
Fuck you.
He's taunting you, Shane.
I'm not talking to you, sir. You have a job to do. I will wait for your manager. I'm sorry.
8 seconds left now on the play clock as we wait for this bullshit. And 2, and here's the snap. Phil is back to pass.
Right there.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown!
Michael Young
catches it off a receiver's back.
Touchdown injuries. And the cover is in effect.
Notre Dame can put 40 on the board with this extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. 2:40 left to restrict the back door.
This team is scientifically now a great team. That's just facts.
Good teams win, great teams cover. And, folks, we are covering. Nothing like the garbage time cover.
Now they have to get 6 to break it. That's the only way.
New Mexico takes the kickoff over towards the 28, but I think we're going to have another clip.
Personal foul. Clipping.
That we do.
Receiving team.
Yep.
So 14 is where they're going to start here on the 14-yard line. 2:34 left to go here for the Lobos. There's Bob Davie.
Oh, shit.
He ain't going to be at the game, but we got Sim Davie here.
It's actually just Mac Brown as his proxy.
Tuioti back to pass. Why not another screen? Sure.
Get him in the backfield.
I think that was Avery Davis trying to make the tackle.
Yeah, okay. What?
I don't think we flipped him back over.
Number 3? Yeah, whoops.
Well, there's now 2:15 left here to go in the game. 2nd and 3 for the Lobos. Tuioti back to pass. Somebody sack him. Come on. There it is. Oh, my God. He somehow ran through Hayes.
They ping-ponged off of each other. Hayes went flying backwards, but he went flying forwards.
I like how the offensive line's just staring at him.
Hayes gets broken backwards, but this guy goes, oh, shit. Yeah, the offensive line was like, yeah, I see you. Just make a move, man.
3 may indeed be Griffith. Yeah, Davis is number 4.
This is a lot of excessive replay for that one play. All right, here we go.
3rd and 6 for New Mexico. Can they get a first down, or will this just be a sad end?
Dude, they were not just staring at it.
Well, they do get the first down. 1:50 left to go in the game. Q gets the reception.
Q dreaded.
1st and 10 for the Lobos. They are up to their own 25. Lots of progress made there. And a read option, and Tuioti goes nowhere.
All 3 options were just murdered in the backfield.
I think the offensive line has quit for New Mexico.
I would hope so.
Tuioti sends a man in motion, hands it to the man in motion, and that little sweep goes nowhere.
Nice.
No gain. Tariq Bracey on the tackle. 3rd and 9. 1:20 left to go in the game. And all day, Tuioti. Oh, my goodness. What a catch.
What a catch.
Oh, no. They're incomplete.
What? Even better.
So New Mexico will put it away for the final time, and the Irish will get this back and effectively, I'm sure, kill clock now that the cover is safely in hand.
Yeah, it's a minute left. I mean, come on.
Tell you what, I would like to see a shutout. That'd be great.
I would like to see a shutout. I would like to see no more fuck-ups. I would like to see this game end peacefully and easily. And I would like to see my bed.
Well, we're going to have a handoff here. Jameer,
kill it.
again, he just wants to hit somebody. Oh, he gets a first
You know what?
down.
Just keep
He's
running,
across
buddy.
the 40.
Just keep running, dude.
22-yard gain. He
Go
ain't
crazy,
done
my
yet.
friend. It's like he can only produce when no one's trying.
He went right after the DB. He had a huge lane that he did not have to even get touched.
Yep. Blew right past him.
Well, we got 26 seconds left here to go in the game. Irish are probably going to hand it off. New Mexico not using any of their timeouts.
You're going to hand it off with 2 seconds to go.
Jameer, he is stopped in the
Nowhere.
backfield now.
And it's over.
So your final score after this clock bleeds is going to be Notre Dame 40, New Mexico settle.
Neither team used a timeout in the second half.
Neither team used a timeout in the game.
At all.
At all. That may have been one of the quicker sims ever.
Does this make you feel anything? Because it really shouldn't.
Look, we're saying it was an uneventful sim. I don't know. I think every kicking adventure that New Mexico had was a very special event.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know about this uneventful thing. Kicking was fucking hilarious. Like, first, all I can think of is a tube of toothpaste, like somebody just slamming down, and the little arch of the, and then it hitting the bathroom counter because it barely went anywhere. And then when they finally brought in fucking Legopotamus, where does he do? Doinks it. They fucking doink it. It was awesome.
Go
Great.
from drop foot to Legopotamus. We're gonna check the depth chart for New Mexico to see who the hell they had there. If it is their actual kicker,
I mean, and he's drunk. No. If it's his actual kicker, he was in Wolf of Wall Street on Quaaludes for the first half. Just, I can't. Then afterwards, he was way too high on the recovery, so he's jacked up.
All right, here we go. Let's see for the player stats.
Kicker.
New Mexico kicking. It is their kicker.
His overall rating is
68.
68.
But no, hold on. Look, he's a power kicker.
Oh, is he now? Power.
Oh.
Okay.
This-
Okay. See, I'm guessing in Orange, California, where he's from, they just mean like, dad's money. So that's as far as the ball went.
Oh, all right. Well, that was fun. I'm hoping Saturday will be just as fun.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, well, winning was not hard today.
Yep, not today.
It was not hard. I don't expect it to be hard on Saturday, but we never know. But that's why we watch the games. Everybody, we're going to have a fun Saturday. And next week, y'all. Ooh, next week. I cannot wait for Notre Dame,
nervous.
Georgia. I'm already nervous for the sim.
Hey, this week, while you guys are watching this week, also take some time at 3:30 to watch UCF beat Stanford's ass.
Oh, absolutely.
Just a little tip there.
I'm hoping the Night's Watch will be lit warm by the forest fire of Stanford.
Quite a blaze.
All right, folks, that is going to do it for us. I want to thank everybody that joined us here live on twitch.tv/LilSons. Those of you on the podcast, make sure you subscribe over on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you happen to get your podcasts at. You can always leave us a message over on anchor.fm/LilSons/message. Join us in Discord. That is our live chat channel, herlilsons.com/Discord. And of course, you can always find us at our home at herlilsons.com. Let's enjoy football Saturday, y'all. Go Irish, beat Lobos. Have a good one.